when she talks about like her time in the White House, Barack running, it's all negative on this new podcast. I mean, it's exactly what we thought, that it's very clear she hated being First Lady. She hated being in Washington. She doesn't like the fact that Barack was president. I mean, she just has nothing but negative things to say. Here's just one small, she doesn't like openly get, caustic, but she makes it pretty clear that this has never been a good idea in her mind. Here's SOT 15 with her and her brother, Craig, who's her co-host.
And I've gotten through 8 years in the White House without my big brother. That's another sort of unusual aspect to our lives, our relationship, was this whole, being married to the president of the United States thing.
Yeah.
that none of us kind of banked on. I mean, we knew Barack was smart and, ambitious, but, I think, but you talked me into supporting his run.
I did.
And he was smart enough to know that he needed to come to you and sell you on the idea.
Barack came to me and he's like, I can't convince your sister to go along with this. And I'm like, whoa, go along with what? And it's like, I think I'm going to run for president. And I was like, what? I convinced you to not penalize him for being really good at what he does.
There's a lot in there, Glenn. That does not sound like somebody who's in favor of his run for president, or frankly, in favor of him. Like, he was smart and ambitious. Think about if that's that's why you thought that your spouse was going to run for and possibly become president. I mean, he's smart and he's ambitious. None of what Barack Obama actually ran on, right? I want to change the world. I want to heal the country, hope and change. She wasn't buying it, and it doesn't sound like she buys it to this day.
Yeah. I have to say there's a part of that with which I can empathize, because if you run for president, your entire family is subjected to immense amount of public scrutiny. Every aspect of your life is picked apart and disclosed.